poet of deception.
My lyrics are the truth disguised as despair, waves of a calm sea, but turbulent in its deep gaze. My voice is cold, like lava from the earth that swallows rocks while expelling vapors of ancient eras. Erase already dead, even if still alive in memories of the most absurd and satirical pains.
Satisfaction. My greatest poison is having a posthumous rear, and so this the beat of a reliquary is having a victim of my verses sprinkled with mere of eventuality. This is the poet who hides more than he shows. This the poet who shows only what is hidden through anonymous ways of weakness of a pleasure dark. Poet of deception. Deception, words made for nothing, the nothing made for your unsatisfaction. Words made for nothing. Poet of deception, upside, actor. The nothing made for your satisfaction, the living deception.
Poet to be what he is what I pretended to be. The poet is like the color of the sky, atmospheric indigo, that hides the universal darkness that only a few stars can disguise in their little mistakes.
Feelings that override modern winds, tearing the entrails of the mismatch, aligning the ignorant in harmony, without lurid tortuous hells. Theorizing times of death, like fate that dominates the petulant, infested in his horror so exultant, touchy in the hindrance of such a court. I feel your scent on the tip of the austere lighter, in the ashes of a zealotron. Amid the breeze that announces the all-sounding, this unfortunate, so exultant, exhales a sad and disgusting cry for a shifting desecrator. He breaks altars in boastful voice. When madmen finally say,
Arcadario's among the few cysts.
They arise in tides of death, arising in tides. What freak dominates the petulant, infested in his horror so exultant, touchy in the hindrance of such a court. I feel your scent on the tip of the austere lighter, in the ashes of a zealotron. Amid the breeze that announces the all-sounding, vested in, touchy in the hindrance of such a court. I feel your scent on the tip of the austere lighter, in the ashes of a zealotron. Among the breeze that announces the all-sounding, vested in, touchy in the hindrance of such a court. I smell your scent on the tip of the austere lighter, in the ashes of a zealotron. Among the breeze that announces the all-sounding, This unfortunate, so exultant.
He exhales a sad and disgusting cry. For a shifting desecrator, he breaks altars and boastful voids, where madmen finally sane are Godarios among the few cysts.
Death to the donkeys of the fertile corners. Amid the breeze that announces the all-sounding, this unfortunate, so exultant. He exhales a sad and disgusting cry. For a shifting desecrator, he breaks altars of boastful voids. They arise in times of death, arising in times. What faith dominates the petulance? In the ashes of the zealot drum, a madman finally sane
Are Godarios among the few cysts. Death to the donkeys of the fertile corners. It is the time of the vagabonds.
Mystery is the basis of life, since life is mystery itself. Security, the quintessence of deception that kills hope and sane uncertainty, like the vain assurance of tomorrow, like the pain of the past. Being secure is like living inanimate.
We are the intersection point between nothingness and me. We are the revelation of the mystery between me and nothingness. What will come and what has gone are unknown mysteries, though present all the time. Like an odorless breath, winding over a dream. Unreasonable, similar to that of the widow Winchester, lost in home, clearly known. We are the intersection point between nothingness and me. We are the revelation of the mystery between me and nothingness.
Confusion makes possible understanding of the mystery, although it distorts the relationship with the present. Concrete
Over a dream. We are the point of intersection between nothingness and me. We are the revelation of the mystery between me and nothingness.
the point of intersection between nothingness and me and
Over a dream. We are the revelation of the mystery between me and nothingness.
or the revelation of the mystery, the enigma of the mansion which is our soul.
Mysteriously inclined to insecurity, to the enigma of life, for only the mystery explains the reason for human curiosity over a dream.
Discontinuous time, the infinite number.
Feel your arms tied like mine. beautiful, it is not atrocious, nor at least perfidious or ferocious. Just an outpouring into the viscera of the common day, waiting for the crumbs of paradise. I was never a lush painting or a well-composed song, a parody of furtive, perhaps fugitive qualities. This double life is about to end. Only one will remain before the beginning. The other will slowly burn in the upper room of the tormented. It is not atrocious, nor at least perfidious or ferocious. Just an outpouring into the viscera of the common day, waiting for the crumbs of paradise, of paradise. No one will miss the dark half of the day, but we'll sing those to the chosen one, who will rise to the clouds, thirsty for light, casting glances at the forgotten, looks at the forgotten. It is not beautiful, it is not atrocious, nor at least perfidious or ferocious. Just an outpouring into the viscera of the common day, waiting for the crumbs of paradise. It is not beautiful, it is not atrocious, nor at least perfidious or ferocious. Just an outpouring into the bowels of the common day. One will remain before the beginning. The other will burn in the upper room of the tormented.
respect ourselves, only that which surrounds us. Before running away from destiny, look back. There is nothing that cannot be changed, as long as the non-existent is welcomed, like a squeezed verse, by the nod of some executioner. There are many voices available in the market, but among all of them, the silent voice is the most interesting, because it is the only one that tells us, be quiet, be quiet, and let things speak. Be quiet, and be yourself the word of all of them. The compulsion that exists isn't what insists on always communicating. Something that explodes straight from the heart, although it gets confused with the belly that cries for attention. Clumsy attention, filial attention, lost attention, final attention. Be quiet, and let things speak. Be quiet, and be yourself the word of them all. The compulsion that exists isn't what insists on always being communicated, like verses squeezed by the nod of some executioner. Be quiet, and let things speak. Be quiet, and be yourself the word of them all. And let things speak. Be quiet, and be yourself the word of them all. Be quiet, just once, and look back. And let things speak. Be quiet, and be yourself the word of them all. Be quiet, just once, and look back.
One day the sun burns your skin until it melts. You will feel the notion of thinking your time will fade. Nothing to think about, nothing at all to believe.